Name: the Blood Spider. Alias: none. Description: the Blood Spider is a mysterious and enigmatic vigilante who operates in the shadows, striking fear into the hearts of criminals. Clad in a sleek black suit, he moves with silent agility, his presence often obscured by darkness. His costume features a stylized spider emblem on the chest, a symbol of the fear he instills in his enemies. The Blood Spider's identity is a well-guarded secret, allowing him to maintain an air of mystery and preserve his advantage. Appearance: the Blood Spider exudes an aura of darkness and menace. He wears a form-fitting black and red suit that provides both flexibility and protection. The suit is augmented with advanced technology, including a retractable cowl with interchangeable mouthpieces that covers his face, leaving only his piercing red goggles visible. His movements are graceful and calculated, a testament to his honed physical abilities and training. Personality and motivations: driven by a deep-rooted desire for justice and a thirst for vengeance, the Blood Spider embodies unwavering determination. His tragic past, the murder of his partner and closest friend at the hands of the Russian mafia, fuels his relentless pursuit of those who perpetrate evil. Unburdened by a strict moral code, the Blood Spider operates outside the confines of traditional heroism, delivering his own brand of justice to those who have forsaken redemption. His dark methods and willingness to take lethal measures strike fear into the hearts of criminals, making him an uncompromising force for justice. Skills and abilities: advanced combat training: the Blood Spider is a master of multiple martial arts disciplines, blending acrobatics, agility, and precision strikes to overwhelm his opponents. His fighting style is swift, efficient, and ruthless, making him a formidable hand-to-hand combatant. Technological prowess: equipped with extensive knowledge of engineering and technology, the Blood Spider creates and utilizes a variety of gadgets and devices. These include web shooters and web fluid, allowing him to incapacitate his foes and swing through the urban jungle with remarkable speed and agility. His utility belt holds an arsenal of throwing knives, smoke bombs, flash bombs, lockpicks, and other tools tailored to his needs. Detective skills: the Blood Spider's background as a former private investigator lends itself to his exceptional deductive reasoning and investigative abilities. He possesses keen observational skills, allowing him to analyze crime scenes and gather crucial evidence. His mastery of espionage techniques enables him to gather intelligence and infiltrate criminal organizations. Personality and motivations: the Blood Spider operates outside the boundaries of the law, driven by a deep-rooted desire for justice and vengeance. His past tragedy, the murder of his partner and best friend at the hands of the Russian mafia, fuels his relentless pursuit of those who prey on the innocent. Unlike traditional heroes, the Blood Spider lacks a strict moral code, willing to take lethal measures if he believes redemption is beyond reach. This uncompromising stance makes him both feared and respected by criminals. Backstory: the Blood Spider's backstory unfolds through a series of poignant flashbacks. Once a respected private investigator with his own firm, he witnessed firsthand the corruption and evil that plagued his city. The murder of his partner and closest friend shattered his world, propelling him on a path of darkness and vigilantism. For 2 years, he has honed his skills, donning the mantle of the Blood Spider to wage war on crime and ensure that no others suffer as he did. Weaknesses: the Blood Spider's uncompromising nature and willingness to kill can be a double-edged sword. The Blood Spider's unyielding pursuit of justice can blind him to the consequences of his actions. His willingness to cross moral boundaries and take lives places him at odds with the law and traditional notions of heroism. His methods can alienate potential allies and even draw the attention of law enforcement agencies, making him a target of scrutiny and suspicion. Furthermore, The blood spider's lack of superhuman abilities means he must rely solely on his own skills, intellect, and resources to overcome physically superior adversaries. He is vulnerable to ambushes, traps, and enemies who exploit his emotional vulnerabilities, reminding him of the delicate balance he must maintain between justice and vengeance. The blood spider is one of constant internal struggle as he battles his own demons while fighting to protect the innocent. His quest for justice is a dark and perilous one, where the line between hero and vigilante is blurred, and the price of his actions weighs heavily on his conscience. The blood spider's journey is an introspective one, filled with inner turmoil and the constant struggle to distinguish between right and wrong. As he traverses the gritty underbelly of the city, he grapples with the consequences of his actions and the moral implications of his choices. The weight of his past tragedy weighs heavily on his conscience, driving him to find solace in the shadows as he seeks to deliver a swift and uncompromising brand of justice to those who have embraced evil. The blood spider walks the fine line between hero and anti-hero. Though he may seem unyielding and driven by a relentless desire for vengeance, there are glimpses of compassion and a burning desire to protect the innocent. It is this internal conflict that fuels his determination to make a difference, even if it means sacrificing his own peace of mind and walking a path shrouded in death. In a city plagued by corruption and despair, the blood spider emerges as a symbol of hope for the downtrodden. A terrifying specter for those who would exploit the weak. With each calculated strike and every villain brought to justice, he inches closer to uncovering the truth behind his partner's murder and the web of darkness that entangles the city. The blood spider's quest for answers and redemption will test his resolve, his ingenuity, and his commitment to preserving the fragile balance between light and darkness. The legend of the blood spider grows, whispered among criminals and the oppressed alike. While his methods may be shrouded in darkness, his pursuit of justice and his unrelenting dedication to protecting the innocent make him a force to be reckoned with. As he wages his solitary war against crime, the blood spider's true identity remains a mystery, forever veiled in the shadows, a symbol of fear and hope for a city on the brink of despair. The blood spider's standpoint and resonance. The blood spider, with his complex journey, offers us a unique perspective on our own lives. At his core, he represents the struggle between justice and vengeance, the fine line between heroism and anti-heroism. His story serves as a reminder that our actions and choices have consequences, and that the pursuit of justice must always be tempered with compassion and self-reflection. The blood spider's commitment to fighting crime and protecting the innocent can inspire us to stand up against injustice in our own lives. He teaches us the importance of using our skills and resources to make a positive impact, even when faced with overwhelming challenges. We can apply this lesson by seeking out opportunities to help others, to fight for what is right, and to never remain silent in the face of oppression. Moreover, the blood spider's internal conflict between darkness and light serves as a metaphor for our own struggles with moral ambiguity. We are reminded that life is rarely black and white, and that we must constantly navigate the shades of gray with wisdom and integrity. His journey encourages us to examine our own choices, to question our motives, and to strive for a balance between justice and mercy in our interactions with others. The blood spider's dedication to his mission, despite the personal sacrifices and risks involved, can inspire us to find our own passions and causes worth fighting for. He demonstrates the power of resilience, determination, and unwavering commitment in the face of adversity. We can draw strength from his example as we pursue our own goals and overcome the obstacles that stand in our way. Ultimately, the blood spider story serves as a reminder that we all have the capacity for heroism within us. It's not about the gadgets, the powers, or the external trappings of a superhero, but rather the strength of character and the choices we make in the pursuit of justice and making a positive impact in the world. We can embrace our own inner heroes, taking inspiration from the blood spider's journey, and strive to be a force for good in our own lives and the lives of those around us.